You doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. You guys already know not to fall for spam in the comments section. Listen, I just want to talk about, I'm just going to talk about the overall stock market and crypto. And I just want to just kind of bring you down this trail because a lot of people need to hear this. Most people that are listening to me right now have been into the stock market, most of you, not all of you, under 3 years. And most of all of you have been in crypto under 2 years, actually. And I'm just going to point out a few things that I want you to look at, okay, for discussion purposes and to give you some sense of direction. And I'm going to talk about the stock market and the crypto market because both are going through a time where it is, should I continue or should I tap out? So there's a lot of similarities and some differences. Let's start with the stock market. And if you're just in the crypto, you need to hear this. The stock market has been a dumpster dive since the beginning of the year. And I've said repeatedly that nobody could guess the bottom or the top, right? That's just a fact. And this stock market was established, the New York Stock Exchange was established in 1792. That's a long track record, okay? And if you look at where we are now, this entire year has been a sell-off. So if you would have just bought and put all your money into something right now, it's lower. It doesn't matter who you are, including Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett's biggest position right now is Apple. What is that telling you? And he bought more this year. What is that telling you? If someone that's made over $100 billion in the stock market knows that the market is going down and know that we're going into a bear market, why would he make that his biggest position, right? Just think about that. And so the market is going down this entire year. And we started DCAing, dollar cost averaging, meaning buying the same stock every time you get paid, not with your bill money, not with, any money that you need in the immediate future, but just, $5 a day, cup of coffee, right? And so it's steady been coming down. But had you been dollar cost averaging, you would be much better than if you would have just bought in January. And those are the facts, all right? And so let's go back to Warren Buffett. Why would he put that kind of money in a descending market? Because he's a long-term investor. He knows that that company is not going anywhere. He knows 5 years from now, even if he's not going to be around, that's going to benefit his charities or wherever he puts his money because he wants his kids to make their own money. And I admire him for that. One of the world's most successful traders / investors in the history of the stock market. Now let's pivot to crypto. We know what's happening in crypto. In a video, I showed you guys that there's 4 phases of crypto. But I also showed you guys that this stuff that's happening with FTX and all of these other companies that are falling apart because of insovereignty is not the first time. This is the 4th of the 5th time there's been some sort of scandal concerning crypto. But most of us have only been in crypto for a couple of years, so we don't know that there's a history of this. The bottom of the next crypto winter, which it sells off more than 85%. Let's take Bitcoin. The bottom of the next crypto winter will be higher than the last crypto top, the blow off top. And think about the power of that. And so we know that there's a lot of crap going on with crypto right now. I think it's going to shake loose like it has 4 or 5 other times before. And what's going to happen is, the SEC will come in. They're going to try to regulate it. And the initial reaction to that may be negative. That's why me personally, I'm not telling you what to do. Matter of fact, anything I say, it's not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Me personally, I'm waiting till all of this stuff shakes off, right? If you don't own your keys, you don't own your crypto, put them on a ledger, wherever, just get them off these platforms. I have zero crypto on the platforms. Some of it I moved off, some of it I sold and took some cash, and I lost money in crypto just like you did. I am not immune, and no one is. But here's where there's going to separate the smart money from what Wall Street calls dumb money. I want you to Google that. This is the test. Will you invest again? My answer is yes. As you guys know, I'm 80% cash. That includes all of my investments. Over 80% of my money was always in stocks and not crypto, because cryptocurrency is just new. It's just new, good people, and it's going to take a while for crypto to find its footing. Look at how old fiat currency is, right? Look how long it's been established. So this is new currency, and a lot of people were asking about digital currency, from the bank, U.S. digital currency. And the question is, I want to ask you, because remember, I did a video on that over a year ago, and I took a poll, and I asked people, if the U.S. had a digital currency, would you buy that, or would you buy cryptocurrencies? So just a short while ago, I did a post. Here's the results. And I asked, would you invest in regular cryptocurrency, or would you invest in this new digital currency, right? And as you could see, let's see here, 88% of you said regular cryptocurrency, and 12% said the US, digital currency. And that's what I think is going to be, good people. I just think that if the feds do this digital currency, it's going to further undergird regular cryptocurrency. It's going to actually give it more legitimacy, and with the more and more adoption and regulation of Bitcoin and all cryptocurrencies. And overwhelmingly, over 80% of the people said they're not buying the US digital currency. And so I don't think that's a threat, but I think that the initial attempt to regulate will be negative, pushing crypto down a little further, and then it's coming. And the next bull run, I believe, will happen. Now, if you don't believe in it, especially if you've got burned into crypto, then you do what you have to do. And I totally understand that. But one of the things that does have a proven record is the stock market, 1792. And that's a long track record. And the same chart as these crypto winters, if you really zoom out, it's the exact same chart with stocks. There's valleys and there's hills, but every bull market, the hills get taller. All right. And so does the valleys. So the valleys get taller and the hills get taller. You get higher lows and higher highs. And if you really just take the time to zoom out, you will see that in spite of every scandal, we've had banking scandals, we've had stuff that happened in the stock market, but it is regulated. Crypto is not regulated and never has been regulated. It's decentralized, but stocks are. And so the question is, how much time do you have? Because if you really understand compounding interest and you get in some good companies in the stock market, I suggest at this point, at any age, that you be no more than 20% crypto, right? At any age. That's just a suggestion for me. Yes, if you're younger, you can afford more risk. But the truth be told, if you were, under 25% crypto, you wouldn't feel the burn as far as all of your investments as much as everybody that was just in crypto. So again, I'm going to say, if you're younger and you have no stocks, you have no investments, I'm not talking about trading, investments, I'm begging you to at least look into it. Doesn't matter what platform you use. At least look into buying some good blue chip stocks, okay? Because if you're young, I'm just telling you, the compounded interest, that the things that you consume, if you got an Apple phone, buy some Apple. If you got Nike shoes, buy some Nike. It's just as simple as that. Ladies, if you like going to Ulta, buy some Ulta stocks. If you've ever bought anything at Walmart, buy some Walmart stocks. If the stuff that you have chips in it, then look into some Nvidia. Because 20 years from now, these companies are going to be way higher. And so all you have to do right now is take lunch money, take your Starbucks money and invest. But I'm just going to tell you guys that are just burned, and I'm praying for you guys that have gotten burned from crypto and lost a lot of money from crypto. My prayer is that you don't tap out. And so my message in this whole video is just this, and this is the truth. The lesson is in the losses, not in the wins. The lessons are in the losses. Every lesson, hard lesson I've gotten in investing over many years now has been in my losses, not my gains. So when I did an option play and got burned, it's because I held it longer. And I literally looked at my book of disciplines and didn't follow through and got greedy. Most of us, raise your hand, I'm raising my hand too, must admit the biggest problem we had over the last 2 years in crypto and stocks is we didn't take profits, right? I'm glad I took profits. You guys saw, I'm glad even with crap coins, I took profits. But I still had a nice chunk of money in crypto. No one saw this coming, but I was diversified between the stock market and crypto. And for those of us that are older, you should have even more in stock and less in crypto. And I've been saying that for years, but I'm begging you guys not to tap out. I'm begging you guys to learn from this lesson and just remember that the lessons are in the losses, because 10 years from now, I know a lot of people are going to tap out right now, and 10 years from now, they're going to say, wow, I should have just held, or I should have just got back in. So that is what I'm begging you guys to do. Diversify. Don't just look at 2023. Look at 5-10 years from now, because where you going? You're not going nowhere. You'll still be here. And if you set things up right, when the recession comes and start to buy good stock at a cheap price, then you're going to be fine. You're going to be able to retire early. And the same thing with crypto. Though me personally, I will tell you, I have a zero crypto on any platform right now. And I told you guys a few days ago that I stopped, about 2 days ago, I stopped even my DCAing in crypto right now. I know I had been DCAing, but if you've seen the video, please leave me a post, because I want everybody to know that Stock Up with Larry Jones, as of right now, in the last few days, I have stopped DCAing. I've been DCAing in crypto all this year, but I have stopped DCAing because I don't have to find it at the bottom and I don't have to sell it at the absolute top. But I'm going to minimize my risk in crypto because it's so new. Do I think it's going to survive and thrive? Yes, I do. Because just like the chart I'm going to find and post in this video, this has happened many times before. All right. So we may already be at the bottom in crypto. I don't know. Me personally, Larry Jones, at this point, I don't care. I'm going to let Christmas pass. Me personally, I'm going to let all of the dog and pony shows that's going to go over on the hill with Sam Bankman and all of this stuff. I'm going to let all of that stuff play out, see what's going to happen. And then I'm going to get back in. I'm going to DCA, because we, out of the 4 phrases of crypto, are in the phase called accumulation. We're in the accumulation stage, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I personally believe that's going to last all of 2023. All right. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and let's stay positive, because the negativity is flying like, you know, the negativity is flying like crazy right now because people are hurt, right? Nobody likes losing money. But let's stay focused and focus on our future, right? And just remember that the lessons are in the losses. Check out this video right here in this box if you haven't seen it, and make sure you check out the links below. Live, love, laugh, and learn.